Hey everybody, it's Ellen. Life can be tough sometimes, right? We all go through ups and downs. If you or someone you know is struggling with depression, know that you're not alone. It's so important to remember that depression is a real thing, and it's okay to ask for help. We've got 22 tips to help you cope with depression and improve your well-being. So stick around. Let's get through this together. First things first, be kind to yourself. It's easy to get down on yourself when you're feeling low, but try to treat yourself with the same compassion you'd give a friend. It's okay to not be okay. Acknowledge those feelings and know that they won't last forever. Think of it this way. You wouldn't judge a plant for wilting a little, you'd just give it some water and sunshine, right? So give yourself that same care and understanding. Even just a short walk around the block can make a world of difference. Fresh air, a change of scenery, maybe even saying hi to a cute dog, it can really help shift your perspective. Some days will feel harder than others, and that's perfectly normal, but it's important to remember that feelings are temporary. Like that questionable haircut you got in high school, it's not forever. Write down how you're feeling each day, both the good and the bad. Looking back on those entries can help you see that even after the stormiest days, the sun always comes out again. When depression starts whispering those negative thoughts in your ear, it can be easy to get caught up in the negativity. But try this. Instead of focusing on everything that's going wrong, challenge yourself to find at least one good thing about your day. Write it down, savor it, and let it remind you that even amidst the darkness, there are always sparks of light. You know that little voice in your head that tells you to stay in bed, cancel your plans, and avoid the world? Yeah, that's the depression voice, and it's not your friend. The key here is to learn to recognize that voice and then do the opposite of what it says, even if it's just something small, like taking a shower or making yourself a healthy meal. Proving that voice wrong can be incredibly empowering. When you're feeling depressed, setting big, lofty goals can feel overwhelming and impossible to achieve. So instead, start small. Break down your goals into manageable steps that you can accomplish one at a time. Think of it like this. You wouldn't try to run a marathon without training first, right? You'd start with shorter runs, gradually increasing your distance and stamina. So start with a walk around the block or a short jog in your neighborhood. These small steps build your confidence and prepare you for bigger challenges. Then maybe work your way up to a 5K. Celebrate each milestone, no matter how small, as progress towards your larger goal. The same goes for your goals. Write them down and break them into smaller, actionable tasks that you can tackle daily. Even accomplishing something as simple as making your bed in the morning can give you a sense of accomplishment. It sets a positive tone for the rest of your day and motivate you to keep going. Each small victory builds momentum, helping you to stay motivated and focused on your journey. We all deserve a little pat on the back every now and then, especially when we're fighting a tough battle like depression. So, celebrate your victories no matter how small they may seem. Did you finally get out of bed and get dressed today? That's amazing! Treat yourself to your favorite coffee. Rewarding yourself for your efforts reinforces positive behavior and helps you stay motivated on your journey to feeling better. When you're feeling depressed, it can be easy to let your days become unstructured and chaotic. You might find yourself staying in bed longer, avoiding tasks, and feeling overwhelmed by the clutter around you. But having a routine can actually help you feel more in control and less overwhelmed. It provides a sense of predictability and stability, which can be very comforting during tough times. It doesn't have to be anything rigid or complicated. Simple, consistent actions can make a big difference. Start by setting a regular sleep schedule, making time for meals, and ensuring you have moments to relax and recharge. Incorporate some of those mood-boosting activities we talked about earlier, like exercise, hobbies, or spending time with loved ones. Having a structure to your day can give you a sense of purpose and make it easier to manage those tough emotions. It can also help you track your progress and celebrate small victories. Remember those things you used to love doing before depression came knocking? Yeah, it's time to revisit those. Whether it's painting, playing an instrument, dancing like nobody's watching, or even just reading a good book, make time for activities that bring you joy. Even a few minutes of doing something you love can make a big difference. Music has this incredible power to transform our mood, wouldn't you agree? So put on your favorite playlist, crank up the volume, and let the music work its magic. And hey, don't be afraid to bust a move or two. Dancing is like therapy for the soul. The important thing is to choose music that resonates with you and helps you feel good. There's something so grounding and peaceful about being in nature, don't you think? So get outside and soak up some vitamin D. Take a walk in the park, sit by the beach, or even just stand in your backyard and feel the grass beneath your feet. Nature has this amazing way of calming our minds and reminding us of the beauty that surrounds us. When you're feeling down, it can be tempting to isolate yourself from the world. You might feel like no one understands what you're going through, and that it's easier to just be alone. But trust me, reaching out to loved ones is one of the best things you can do. A simple conversation can make a world of difference. Spending time with people who care about you can provide a much-needed boost of love, support, and laughter. These moments remind us that we are not alone and that we are valued. So call up a friend, even if it's just for a quick chat, schedule a video chat with family, and see their smiling faces, or even just send a quick text to let someone know you're thinking of them. These small actions can have a big impact. Human connection is powerful, folks. It can lift our spirits and remind us of the love and support that surrounds us. Bottling up your emotions is like trying to stuff a giant inflatable flamingo into a tiny suitcase. It's not going to end well. So find a healthy outlet to express how you're feeling. Talk to a therapist, write in a journal, paint, sing, dance, scream into a pillow, whatever helps you release those pent-up emotions. Sometimes a change of pace is all it takes to shake things up and shift your perspective. So why not step outside your comfort zone and try something completely new? Sign up for that cooking class you've been eyeing, learn a new language, take up pottery, or even just try a different route to work. Helping others isn't just good for the soul, it's good for your mental health too. When you volunteer your time and energy to a cause you care about, it can give you a sense of purpose and make you feel more connected to your community. Plus, it's a great way to meet new people, learn new skills, and maybe even have a few laughs along the way. When you're feeling down, it can be hard to see the good in your life. But trust me, it's there. Take some time each day to reflect on the things you're grateful for, no matter how small they may seem. Focusing on the positive can help shift your mindset and remind you of all the good in your life. Meditation is like a mini vacation for your mind. It's a chance to quiet your thoughts, focus on your breath, and just be present in the moment. And the best part? You don't need any fancy equipment or a special yoga mat. Start with just a few minutes each day and gradually increase the time as you get more comfortable. You know the saying, "You are what you eat"? Well, it's true. The food we put into our bodies can have a huge impact on our mood and energy levels. So ditch the processed junk and nourish your body with whole, healthy foods like fruits, vegetables, lean protein, and whole grains. Treat your body like the high-performance machine it is and fuel it with premium fuel. Now, I'm not saying you can't enjoy a glass of wine or a beer every now and then, but when you're struggling with depression, it's important to be mindful of your alcohol and drug use. Alcohol and drugs can actually worsen symptoms of depression and make it harder to manage your mental health. So if you're struggling, consider cutting back or even taking a break from alcohol and drugs altogether. Sleep is like a giant reset button for our bodies and minds. When we don't get enough sleep, it can wreak havoc on our mood, energy levels, and overall well-being. Establish a regular sleep schedule, create a relaxing bedtime routine, and make sure your bedroom is cool, dark, and quiet. And put those phones away. The blue light emitted from our devices can interfere with our sleep. Your feelings are valid. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. It's okay to feel sad, angry, frustrated, or scared. Instead of trying to suppress or ignore your feelings, acknowledge them, sit with them, and allow yourself to feel them fully. Remember, acknowledging your emotions is not the same as dwelling on them. There's no shame in asking for help. If you're feeling overwhelmed, hopeless, or like you're just going through the motions, please consider reaching out to a mental health professional. They can provide you with the tools and support you need to manage your depression and start living a happier, healthier life. You know, life throws curveballs sometimes. It's like trying to catch a frisbee in a windstorm. It's unpredictable, and sometimes it hits you right in the face. But remember, you're not alone in this. We're all in this together. Every little step counts. And most importantly, be kind to yourself. You deserve it.